Welcome to the Fight Forum. My name is Andre Jacobs, and we've got a brilliant women's flyweight bout between Gillian Robertson and Miranda Maverick coming up. And guys, I am really excited. It's like, dude, I know there's a little bit of a stigma with women's flyweight, right? Because Valentina Shevchenko has run a roughshod on that division for so long, and I'm still having trauma from when she nearly decapitated Jessica Ai. There is this sort of false narrative that that division is boring, and I'm here to tell you that that is very wrong. It's not boring, it's just very much in its growth phase. Give this division some time and I promise you it will flesh itself out. Very much how like the men's flyweight division is currently fleshing itself out. It just needs the time and the opportunity to mature with the fighters that are growing in it, and there's some really talented fighters, specifically these two ladies, Gillian Robertson and Miranda Maverick. Now, Miranda Maverick fought on, I believe, the card that Habib beat Justin Gaethje on. I was very impressed by her. She beat the crap out of her opponent. Her striking looked sensational, but she is known specifically for her grappling, which should bode well for Gillian Robertson because she is a fantastic grappler in herself. I was speaking about Gilbert Burns on the prediction for that, and if you haven't seen it, give it a listen. It's got a watch. It's really good. But I was talking about how he, competes on pure jiu-jitsu competitions and does relatively well. Gillian Robertson does the exact same thing. I've seen her on Submission Underground a number of times, and she hasn't always won, but she's always looked competitive and she's always looked exciting, and she's hanging with those girls. So she is no joke on the ground, and being a Din Thomas black belt, I'm pretty sure she's a Din Thomas black belt now. She certainly knows her stuff, and we've seen that inside of the octagon as well. Whether or not Maverick decides to showcase her much improved striking against Gillian Robertson, it remains to be seen. I'd probably say that's the smart choice, but with Maverick being a sensational grappler in her own right, I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to take it to the area where Gillian Robertson's most strongest at and try and beat her there. Kind of hope she does do this, because I think that would be pretty exciting. I think that's a pretty exciting battle, and I'm really excited for it. So we'll go from there, see what happens. Now that we've sort of looked at the fight, who do I think is going to win? I'm going to have to go with Miranda Maverick. Now, I think if they go on the ground, it's a bit of a toss-up because I know Robertson is very active and very offensive when it comes to that area. But if Maverick decides to stay standing, she beat the shit out of her last opponent. I believe it was stopped due to a cut. That was a bad beat down as well. So I think if she decides to keep it standing, it could be a bad night for Gillian Robertson. If you like the content we're putting out, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know who you think is going to win in the section down below. Thank you very much and have a good evening. Bye.
What if someone's watching in the morning?
That's a good question, Pat. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening, and a good night.